Evening peeps, welcome back to the channel. Special one off tonight for you lot. We've got the Race Asylum Academy versus the GTHR Hrvatska team. Two different races for you lot tonight. We've got the first race chosen, I assume, by Race Asylum Academy. Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagiwa, the circuit of choice for the Race Asylum boys. So slightly different setups for both races as well. 10-minute qualifying for each. Why have you started your endurance race when there's meant to be a qualifying? Where's my 10-minute qualifier? Oh, okay. Oh, it's alright. I'm watching the screen. I'm seeing Kuha. He's kicked the race off, but it's just a test start to make sure nobody gets stuck on the grid, I assume. So we can get it underway pretty quickly. Evening, Baz. How you doing? Vedran, how you doing? Hope you're all alright. Yes, so the Race Asylum Academy have chosen Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa for race 1. N300s as well. It's the Toyota 86. So everyone's going to be driving those. One make race. 10-minute qualifying, 30-minute race. Tyre wear will be at ×5. Fuel will be at ×4. But they are only allowed to use the racing hards. No mandatory pit stops. So if they can get around the whole race on one set of tyres, then do so. If you blow the set out, then obviously a trip to the pits for you. I'm not sure what damage is on. We'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Anthony Roebuck, evening. The GTHR boys have chosen Circuit de St Croix A, or St Croix. Thank you very much, Baz. Thank you very much. That is, again, that's a one-make race. Aston Martin V12 Vantage, so GT3 class. Great big monster of a car. All sorts of aero, all sorts of downforce, all sorts of power. And yeah, one-make race for that one. 10-minute qualifying again. 30-minute race again. 4 times on tyre wear and ×3 on fuel. But they have to use 2 different compounds in the second race, and it can be a choice of racing softs, racing mediums, or racing hards. Let's just read that little bottom bit. Yeah, I've got yeah, and that's it. So yeah, welcome all. Let's get ourselves in this lobby. Still got merch available, people. T-shirts and stickers. If you want any of that, hit me up on the Facebook page, Lucky Bucky, Evening Brother, or on here, or dartsmoker@googlemail.com. Any of those, but yeah, merch available. Right, let's get ourselves in then, because they've already started qualifying. Some people have. Let's have a look who we've got. I'm not too sure. You lot in the chat will have to help me out, probably with 1 or 2 names. There are some names that I might not quite get. Obviously, R.A. Gorilla Gaz is for Race Asylum team. Is he just... how many drivers have you got per team tonight, boys? That's one thing I don't know. Is it a full set of 7? We've got a full lobby. We've got 6 and a couple of observers. What have we got? Well, we have got R.A. Gorilla Gaz. We've got Berikin 700, who's driving for GTHR. Looking at his flag. GTHR Roko starting soon. Okay, so they've not actually kicked it off yet. GTHR Kuha, lobby host. Baba Zagreb, don't know who you're racing for. GTHR Rebel Lion, obviously racing for GTHR. A4B518, who's that? Is that another GTHR driver? RAA Ant Smasher we've seen on this channel before. I forget where. Was that another team versus team, was it? GTHR Barber, obviously for GTHR. I assume Gezo. Yeah, Gezo, that's what your name's going to be. Gezo 25, you're driving for GTHR. Looking at your flag. RA Sneak, RAA Bad Dog, RAA Pup, RAA Thivs. Oh, the Vest 83. Oh yeah, I didn't see the T, sorry mate. Zafra we've seen before on this channel as well. So the RA boys, how many have we got? How many have you got? 66. Ah, okay, right, okay. Gorilla Gaz is a steward for RA. Yeah, okay, so they've got obviously one in there for yeah, GTHR Roko for the GTHR boys. Right, let's get ourselves in this room then. Stop it. Turn the usual nonsense on. What are they? Outlaps then. Just started qualifying. There is the GT86. N300 class as well, so not that powerful, not much aero and downforce and that sort of thing. You can see they've got a little tiny front splitter, a little tiny spoiler. When we jump over to the Astons, although it is a slightly bigger car, the different class, the GT3, will mean it's got a spoiler probably about as wide as this thing is long. A4B, interesting name. So the RA drivers, the RAA drivers, apologies. So RA obviously stands for Race Asylum. Well, let's find one of you boys. Here we go. RA stands for Race Asylum, and the A stands for Academy drivers. So not showing the not fully up to first team standards yet. I don't think that's kind of the gist. Or newcomers, you know, you don't get to sort of sit on the first team unless you've raced for a few weeks or something like that. Well, fair play to you. It stops people jumping in and causing chaos, doesn't it? I've got to say, most of the boys I've seen from the Race Asylum team have been pretty damn clean, pretty damn quick as well. Take nothing away from the GTHR boys either. No slouch behind the wheel. Get that live chat going, so because I know when I leave it on top chat it misses off your stuff out for some reason. So now on hot laps. Nobody near the start finish straight. We'll go on board with the driver as they come through onto this next lap, not last lap, this next lap. So yeah, 10-minute qualifying, hard tyres only. Everyone going to struggle around that last little turn there. It's a very fast chicane, fast on the way, and you've got to be so slow on the way out though, otherwise you could run it wide. Very easy to pin it in the wall. Right, what have you got, Baba Zagreb? 149.9, but gets pipped by AB. Or A4B. Let's get ourselves back a couple of cars and we'll get ourselves on board for a bit of a lap, shall we? Not that view. One of those views. So, turn one, great big sweeping left-hander. Got to get these corners just right to maximise the speed in these cars. Through the left, right, left chicane. Carry a lot of speed through these. Let's take that off. Over the brow of the hill, then back down the hill into the next great big sweeping left. Running down the hill, they're going again. You've just got to be a little bit careful. I think you can carry more speed here through here than you can. You end up running yourself out wide on the exit. And down the hill then, two tightest little chicane on the circuit. Oh no, I'd say that final chicane's a little bit worse, the exit at least. Back up the hill then, through the kink right and down towards the the hairpin. Oh, I don't know why I called that chicane. Catching all those curbs then for Kuhar. have to tell me if I'm pronouncing these people's names right as well. Who knows? Through this last little chicane, and this is the tricky one. Like I say, you just gotta. Whoa, there we go. Look, you carry a lot of speed on the way in, but you got to be careful on the way out for that exact reason. Through the final turn, then another quite wide right-hand hairpin. Again, just got to be careful on the power on the way out, otherwise you end up running onto the grass on the exit. Put yourself in the pits when you don't want to, and then down this start-finish straight again. Let's just stick with Kuhar, see what he puts in. So 151.2. Okay, let's have a run through then, see who's where on the grid. A4B. Got himself. Oh, he's sticking in purple sectors again here. He's got a 149.4 on the clock. He put in a 149.7 earlier on and took that pole position. Second place is GTHR Rebel Lion. He's on a 149.7. Barber, GTHR Barber. He's on a 149.8. Baba Zagreb, 149.9. Gezo 25, he's on a 150.3. First of the Race Asylum drivers here then. 150.3, 150.6. GTHR Kuhar we've just been on with, 150.6 he's put in. So 7th place on the grid. Zafra 8th for Race Asylum. No hot lap yet. Sneaks put himself in a 150.9. RAA Ant Smasher 10th position, 159.1. RAA Bad Dog 152.8. And the Vest 152.8. GTHR boys dominating the grid up front at the minute. Only 2 minutes remaining of qualifying for this race. So if the Race Asylum boys are going to do anything, they better start doing it now. This is their choice of car and track as well. Another purple sector there for A4B. Alright, Baz, I might be correct, but I forgot what I said. Let's put in another 149.2. He's only been getting quicker in those 149s. Zagreb just going quicker there as well, 149.6. Another quicker lap as well for Rebel Lion, 149.7 for him. I'm not sure what penalties are set up on this one. Whether they get penalties for running wide, cutting that turn just there. 149.7 then. Gezo 5th, 150.3. Not managed to better that time yet. Pup again, 150.3. Not managed to better that one. Minute left of this qualifying. I'm not sure how strict they are on finishing laps, whether they're just going to cut it off straight at the 10 minutes, whether they will allow drivers to finish their hot laps, or their final hot lap. RAA Zafra then, 151.2 on the clock. A few Race Asylum boys. We've got Sneak in 9th. Towing along Bad Dog, who's towing along the Vest. Chucks himself into 7th, the Sneak. 150.4, a little bit quicker, about half a second quicker than his previous time. So he chucks himself into 7th, Kuhar 8th. Zafra 9th, 151.2 on the clock for him. Bad Dog 151.7 as his fastest 10th. RAA the Vest 151.7, 11th. And RAA Ant Smasher 151.8 for him. So yeah, it does look like they get to finish their hot laps then. We are over that 15-minute mark. Sorry, 10-minute mark. then Lucky Bucky, right? Because on the poster you gave me, it's got your logo above this track and stuff, and car and stuff, and setup and stuff, and their logo above the other track and stuff and things and stuff. It's your fault. Current pole sitter then, A4B 518T 149.0. He's shaving more off those 149s. So yeah, I have just been corrected. This is GTHR's choice, according to Lucky Bucky. He just made the flyer wrong, was all. Decent time at 149.0 then, 0.3 of a second quicker than closest rival GTHR Rebel Lion. 149.4 for him. Oh, Barbara just goes quicker, 149.2, closes the gap on A4B, but that is qualifying over, so second place for him. Pushes Rebel down to third. Zagreb parked up already, 149.5, sorry, for fourth. Gezo fifth, 150.3. Pup, highest rank of the Race Asylum drivers, in sixth position, 150.3. RA Sneak in seventh, 150.4. GTHR Kuhar is in eighth, he's got a 150.6. Safra, oh, I didn't quite see what his times were. I should hope so. Liveries. They have got slightly different liveries. Red on the GTHRs. Right, let's see how they get on here then. A lot of jostling for position around turn one, that's for sure. Revs are wait for these boys to get off then. We'll try and change this camera up as soon as possible, because that's a dreadful view of one driver. There we go. Get away cleanly then, down to this log, sweeping left. GTHR boys stayed in position. RAA Pup not managed to squeeze through that pack yet. RAA Sneaks managed to hold position, and Smasher's made up a position though. He's up into 8th. Kuhar drops down 1. He's got Thieves pretty close to him. Sorry, Thieves, I keep saying that. The Vest, he gets that slightly wrong through there though. Zafra has a little look at him. I'm sure they'll probably work together to keep closing the gap on drivers in front. RAA Dog in 12th. Bad Dog. Again, just got to be used to these hard tyres around this tricky circuit. Oh, we've got a driver off. It's Ant Smasher. He's in the wall. No damage on. So he can get himself back in the fight. It's a little way back, about 2 seconds, but half an hour race. Drift the hell out of it, Ant Smasher. Close that gap. So A4B holding that lead then from GTHR Rebel Lion. Barber in third. Zagreb in fourth, hot on the tail, as it is Gezo, as it is RAA Pup, top 6 then. Bumper to bumper. Just coming around to finish lap 1 here. Pup's gone for a little look down the inside of Gezo here in the final turn. Oh, it might even make the move on Zagreb. Doesn't quite work out. He does hold the line. Oh, Zagreb's one wide though. That does give Pup a little bit more of an opportunity on him, chasing him down the start-finish straight, carrying the extra speed with the toe then up the inside from 6th to 4th in a couple of corners then for Pup. Timed that well. Zagreb moves down to 5th then. Gezo 6th. Pup then starting to slice into the GTHR boys. A little bit of a gap between himself and the top 3 now. GTHR Kuhar in 7th. Another tiny gap back to him. He's got Zafra all over the back. Zafra now chucks one up the inside. To this long sweeping left. Plenty of room to go side by side through here. Oh, Kuhar's cut straight back down the inside though. Zafra didn't see that one coming, so Kuhar holds on to that 7th. Zafra 8th, Sneak holding 9th. Bad Dog into 10th, and Smasher 11th. Oh, the Vest's got it wrong somewhere. He must have. Oh, he's a long way back. 10 seconds. Sorry, sir. I didn't see you go spinning off or whatever happened to you. Ooh, Rebel Lion's taking the lead. A4B's made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, I suppose you boys were close enough to have a go at him down into the big left-hander. So Rebel Lion leading them. Barber goes through as well. A4B pushed down to 3rd. RAA Pup 4th. He gets to close the gap on these drivers as well due to that little bit of battling. Still got Zagreb right behind him, and Gezo. Gezo's dropped back a little bit. Trying to hang on to that top 5 though. Kuhar back up into 7th. Sneak having a go back at him. Side by side with Zafra as well. He's in the toe of Zafra in front. Gets himself past GTHR but can't go anywhere because Zafra was there, and then GTHR followed him through. Kuhar followed him through, sorry. Gets to have another go though. Through the S's, down the hill towards the next sweeping left. Again, plenty of room to do it. Great big wide corner, this next one coming up. Backing off just on the way in. Kuhar closes that gap back up on Zafra, but Zafra holds his line. As does Sneak. Now gets the run on Kuhar. Again, just backs off. Through there cleanly as they head back up the hill towards the hairpin. All over the back of Kuhar again. Now just slots one up the inside through the kink. Can he hold the line into the hairpin? Kuhar's going to run it side by side through there. A little bit wide there for Sneak. If he can keep his nose up the inside, it might benefit him. He gets a good drive out of here as well, down towards the chicane. Is he going to take this position? Yes, he is. Kuhar has to relinquish, then drops himself down to 9th. Oh. Doesn't run wide then for Sneak. Kuhar unable to get back up the inside. Right, while we've been chatting and looking at other drivers, A4B 518T has just dropped another place. Pup up to 3rd then for Race Asylum. GTHR boys in 1st and 2nd. Rebel Lion and Barber. But RA Pup's only half a second back. AB's only half a second back as well. A4B. As is Baba. Gezo's not out of this yet either. He's only 0.8 back. Zafra's looking to close that gap up. He's only 1.1 back as well. Dragging Sneak. Dragging Kuhar. Dragging Bad Dog. And Smasher trying to get back in this fight after his little incident early on. 1.4 seconds back now. And unfortunately the Vest 11.6 seconds back. A lot of work to do for the Vest if he wants anything out of this race now. 23.5 minutes remaining. But a long way back. Rebel Lion then holding this lead. Barber hot on his tail. Pup there just looking for a way through. Closing up. Oh, into the hairpin. A4B hot on the tail, as is Baba Zagreb right behind him. Just pulling a little bit more time from Gezo by the looks of things. Could be allowing Zafra to get that position in a lap or two's time. Does look like he's closing up actually. Oh, a little bit wide there for Rebel. That's going to slow him down a little bit. Just gets a wheel on the grass there. Yeah, Barber closes back up, as does RA Pup. Pup is 3rd. He's all over the back of Barber as well. He's got the toe, he's got the move up the inside. Camera Barber chuck one back up. Is Pup going to leave the door wide open for him on the way out? No, he's not. He's going to hug that inside line. Gets himself up into second then on lap 5. Now on the hunt for the man we're on board with, Rebel Lion 86. So the GTHR boys still dominating the top half. RAA Pup just upsetting the field a little bit here. Started 6th, had a good first couple of laps, made up a few positions, got himself up here into second. Now just 0.3 back from race leader, shows his nose on the way through the chicane, trying to cut as much of that circuit and time as possible. Again, doesn't look like they've got penalties on, so just got to be a little bit careful that nobody goes, you know, for a super bombardier down the inside at the chicanes. Pup then back under threat from Barber. Rebel Lion just keeping his distance at the minute. Pup though quick through there. Drops Barber by a little bit. Top 7 or 8 are just keeping themselves in check. I think that's Sneak in the background as well behind yeah, Gezo. Gezo's lost another position. He's down to 7th. We'll go for a run through the field then. We've had a look at enough looking at you lot. I'll try and keep my eye on Pup's position, see if he does swap places with Rebel, because he's looking threatening at the minute. He's still got Barber right behind him though in 3rd. A4B still holding that 4th position. Oh, someone running it a bit wide there. Baba Zagreb 5th. Zafra in 7th for Race Asylum. 6th, sorry, I don't know why I said 7th. Gezo then moves down to 7th. He has got Sneak all over the back end of him. All over the back end of him. Can Sneak chuck one up the inside here? He's going to do it, I think. No, he backs off. Thought that was a move for sure by Sneak. He gets a good exit of out of that turn though, all over the back of Gezo again, down towards the chicane. Again, tricky place to go for an overtake into this chicane. Could put you both in the wall. So just holding on to 8th then for Sneak. I thought that was yours. Kuhar in 9th. Few seconds back, 4.5, just coming through that turn there. He's side by side with Bad Dog actually. Bad Dog coming through to take a position off him as well. Oh, just Kuhar comes back in the hairpin. So watching the battle for 9th and 10th now then. Kuhar just holding his 9th position. He lost it for a second, but got it back through the hairpin. Bad Dog, I just want to keep my eye on this fight as well. The Gezo, that's not the wrong driver. That's not the right driver. The Gezo Sneak fight. There we go. Sneak almost up the inside at the final turn. Now he's got the run, but he's got the run around the outside. Carrying good speed though. He's already got himself in front. He's run it a little bit wide through there. Drops a tiny bit of brake on so he can keep that inside line, but almost ran it too wide. He has run it a little bit too wide. Gezo just gets his nose up, but he then backs out as they come through the S's. Got to be careful through here again. Now can Gezo get the move? A little bit of working together to close up then. A little bit of bump drafting into these turns. Try and close up on that top 6. Did I even make it all the way through the order? I don't think I did. Let's start again. Rebel Lion then first, still holding his position from Pup. Barber still hot on his heels for 3rd. A4B in 4th. Baba Zagreb 5th. RAA Zafra in 6th. RAA Sneak in 7th. Getting himself past Gezo. Gezo 8th. Kuhar in 9th. Bad Dog not managed to get that position back. Still holding 10th then. And Smasher in 11th, 6.7 seconds back. And the Vest has actually closed that gap up. He was, what was he, 12 seconds back last time we looked, 4.5 now. So I think And Smasher's had a little bit of a moment somewhere on track. Because that has allowed Bad Dog through. I think And Smasher was ahead of Bad Dog a few laps ago. Top three then, as they were Rebel Lion, Pup and Barber. 1, 2, 3. Now is Pup just sitting behind Lion comfortably? As long as he can stick with him, if he knows he can get the move somewhere, he might just be taking it easy. Not blowing his fuel out, not blowing his tyres out. Has used a fair amount more fuel than Rebel Lion. Not a fair amount, a little bit more. He's just got to be careful he doesn't use too much. He's only got just on half a tank. We have got about half a race left pretty much, so we'll see. Does he have to do a bit of short shifting later on in the race? Does he have to do a splash and dash, chuck it all away at the end? Well, we'll see. Showing a little bit of wear on those tyres. He is putting Rebel Lion under more and more pressure here. Not a lot of wear on Rebel's tyres here though compared to Pup's. Oh, Rebel Lion gets a bit squirrely out of the chicane there. Keeps it in a straight line. Could have binned it. Right, Pup all over the back end of him. Are we going to see it here? They've pulled time over Barber, or are they just going to work to try and break away from the chasing drivers? Here's Pup then. No. Screw working together. I'm up the inside, mate. I want that first. Thank you. That's a good run out by Rebel Lion though. He's got himself back up the outside of Pup, back into first. Carried good speed on the way out of the first turn there. Short-lived then for Pup. He was up into first, but got plenty more time left. Just over the halfway mark. How far's Barber back now? He's only 0.8 of a second, so not completely out of this fight yet. He's just got to be careful he doesn't drop the toe of Pup and Rebel Lion in front, which he is slowly doing. Gap getting ever so slightly bigger between himself and Pup, who we're on board with. Does claim a little bit back there. He's all over the back end of Rebel Lion again. Not letting him get away. A few drivers spread out now then. Barber just 0.7 of a second back in third. A4B was leading this race, now fourth position, trying to hunt down that top three. 1.1 seconds back at the minute. Baba Zagreb fifth, 3.8 seconds back. He's got RAA Sneak, who's moved himself up to 6, got himself past Zafra as well. RAA Sneak 6th, then Zafra 7th, Gezo in 8th, Kuhar in 9th, Bad Dog still hunting him down for that position. The Vest has finally got past RAA Ant Smasher. He's been in the pits, fresh set of tyres, all the fuel. So that's why he's so far back, 28.4 seconds down off of the Vest. I don't know why he put fuel in, he didn't really need to. Maybe being an academy driver, just not raced before, I don't know. Not Ant Smasher, no, Ant Smasher's driven before. What we're talking about, should know what he's doing. Why did he put so much fuel in Ant Smasher? Race leader then, Rebel Lion, into this chicane. Got to be tricky running over these curves. They are quite big, and on the hard tyres, I know these cars aren't the fastest or the heaviest, but yeah, it can give you a little bit of a squiggle. We saw GTHR Rebel get it wrong out the final chicane and get it a bit twisted. Managed to keep it straight though. This corner here. Everyone through that one cleanly. Nobody really having a pop at anyone else at the minute. It's all a bit static. Oh, okay, so Sneak and Zafra are both closing up on Baba Zagreb in front. There is only 1.3 seconds. 1.1 seconds. Getting a great exit out of the final turn then for Baba. It's allowing Sneak to close up on him. He's dragging Zafra with him. They've pulled a little bit more time from Gezo. He's under no direct threat at the minute. 5.6 back for Kuhar in 9th. He's managed to pull a little bit of time from Bad Dog as well, but he's sure these two have been connected by a bit of string for a lot of the race. So Bad Dog will probably close that gap back up on him in a lap or two's time. The best, like I say, has just got himself through to 11th after Ant Smasher's come in the pits and taken on board too much fuel. Ant Smasher. It's all kicking off in the chat. Pup is third, yeah, go on Pup. What a great race, yeah, nearly halfway through. How's the fuel looking? Everyone's not doing too bad, apart from Ant Smasher. And Pup's blasted through his fuel. He has got 10 minutes, only 10 minutes left, so we'll see. He pretty much made it to the halfway mark with half a tank, so we'll see. Like I say, I mentioned it earlier, he might have to short shift or something later on, we'll see. A little bit of glitching from A4B. That's hopefully that doesn't come into play later on. He is still a second back from Barber, but is closing up on the top three. Zagreb then 5.9 seconds back. Sneak closing up on him. Zafra's got it wrong somewhere. He's now 2 seconds down from Sneak. He was literally tucked under his rear wing. He's brought himself back under threat from Gezo here. Man with a flag, ready to wave it already. Look, we've still got 9.5 minutes left. Bad Dog 10th then. Again, close that gap up to Kuhar. Just a second between these two again. Vest another 7 seconds back. And yeah, Ant Smasher just losing a bit more time. These boys all running lighter than you as well, mate. 30.4 seconds down at the minute. Rebel Lion then pulls 1.1 over Pup. Oh, Pup's got it wrong. Whoa, Pup. He has kind of got it wrong. He's missed the chicane. Slow through there. Barber goes through. He picks up a penalty as well. No, he won't be happy with that. A4B is going to come through now as well, carrying more speed than Pup. He'll have to go very defensive into the hairpin. Tries to drop all of his penalty through there. There's a little bit of glitching from Pup as well. Hopefully this lobby stays strong. Drops his penno now. A4B goes through. So Pup from fighting for second. Tiny little lapse of concentration has dropped him down to 4th. Good job he managed to sort of avoid the walls and not stop dead. Doesn't look like it, no mate. Doesn't look like they're doing much about fuel saving. Don't know whether they need to though. 7 minutes remaining, quarter of a tank. Meh. It's about right. So the GTHR boys take the first, second and third spots again then. Again, still plenty of time left in this race. Anything's possible. Rebel Line first, then Barber second, A4B in third now. Pup trying to close that gap back up, looking for any of these podium positions. Zagreb in fifth. Sneak has got something wrong because he's now lost a lot of time to Zagreb. Still in sixth. But Gezo closing up on him. Zafra down to eighth as well. Still positions chopping and a changing here then. Kuhar still ninth. Bad Dog still 10th. Still a second back. Connected these two. The best making up a little bit of time of 6.1 seconds. Oh, he's almost out of fuel. You're not going to make the end of the race on that. Ant Smasher will go and siphon some of Ant Smasher's. So will Pup make it round on the fuel he's got? 6 minutes 20 remaining. I think the GTHR boys are all doing pretty good on fuel, just over quarter of a tank. Most of them. Rebel Lions just hit quarter of a tank, but with only 6 minutes remaining, he's got plenty on. I don't know about that, Lucky Bucky. Take that up with the race stewards. So they're going to see 3 laps. They're going to squeeze 4 out. Pup will hope not, I'm sure. Sneak's got it wrong. He's dropped himself down to 7th. Gezo's managed to get past him back up into 6th. Yeah, Sneak's looking a bit low on fuel here. Maybe short shifting. Coasting around some of these turns maybe. Let's keep an eye on his throttle inputs. No, he's keeping that pretty much stamped. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Hopefully he makes it round. Zafra not too far off the same amount of fuel. He's made another mistake. Kuhar comes through then to take that 8th off him. Tyre wear kicking in maybe for Zafra, showing on the front end quite a lot. Kuhar up into 8th then. He's managed to break that fight of Bad Dog behind him in 10th. The vest spinning, yeah, he's had to take on board fuel and tyres. A long way back now, and Ant Smasher also came in quite early on as well. Took on board a little bit too much fuel. 4 minutes then. Rebel Lion starting to pull a bit of a gap then from Barber. 2.5 seconds from teammates. Barber in second and A4B in third. Pup still trying to hang on to him, but the guy out front is starting to peel away now. He wants to make sure that there's no late attack from Pup. He's got 2 GTHR drivers to try and get past first of all though, and Rebel Lion is just stretching his feet out front, nearly 3 seconds away now. Race 2 coming up after this, people. Don't forget that. 3 minutes left of this one though. Oh, Pup's got it wrong again. He's managed to pick up another bit of a penalty. 1.5 seconds. Damn. I wasn't paying real attention. I don't know whether you were already holding a penalty, but damn, if that's a one-off penalty at 1.5 seconds. That's pretty damn harsh. Rebel Lion's made another mistake. He's now 1.7 seconds from the 3 seconds he was. Are we going to see Barber and A4B? There's a bit of bump drafting up here, are they? Maybe a little bit. Try and close up on that first place driver. See what happens. They are going to see another lap after this. Not all drivers. Still these two plenty to play for. Now that gap's come down between themselves and Rebel Lion, 1.8 seconds. If they've got another lap after this one as well. Pup well off the back of these two now. What are you doing? Yeah, I think he's just conserving fuel maybe, knowing he's got a second lap to go. He's dropped that 1.5 second penalty as well. Well, fair play. Rebel Lion then pulls another couple of tenths back from Barber and A4B. I'm not sure whether A4B's looking for a move past Barber or whether they are working together. I'd still be looking for a position myself. Some quite big gaps. Nobody really battling anybody else on track at the minute apart from P2 and P3. Rebel Lion a little bit slow through that turn again. I've brought yeah, these two are working together. Last chance saloon then in race one. 20 seconds remaining on the race clock. This will become final lap then. Who's got enough fuel? See, Rebel Lion, a lot less fuel on board than Barber. Has he got to do a bit of lifting and coasting into some of these turns? Can Barber keep his foot hammered down? A4B looks to have a similar amount of fuel on as Barber, so we'll see. We have got drivers already crossing the line actually. Let's get ourselves up to those. I've missed them. So Kuhar actually comes across the line to take 7th. Sneak takes 8th. Zafra takes 9th. Bad Dog comes home for 10th position. RAA the Vest is going to take 11th. There he goes. And Smasher. Coming across the line then to take 12th. Then we wait for the top few drivers to come through. So here we go then. Rebel Lion still holding 1.6 seconds out front. Last little chicane to do, and then the final turn. Doesn't stick it in the wall there. Barber thought about it. He's not been able to close that gap up on Rebel Lion, so it looks good for Rebel Lion to take the win here in race one. GTHR 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Pup has had to slow down. So Rebel Lion takes the win. Barber takes 2nd. A4B takes 3rd. Baba Zagreb has managed to get his way past Pup. Pup has run out of fuel. Gezzo might be able to make a position up. Can Pup roll across the line before Gezzo makes it? I don't think he can. No, Gezzo's going to take it. Gezzo takes 5th. Pup, no, Pup. I'm giving you an honorary 4th, Pup. It means nothing, but I'm going to give you that. You can have 1 point in some other championship another day. Not this one. Yeah. GTHR boys then. dominating that one at the end. 5 of their drivers up front. Unfortunately, Pup running out of fuel right at the end there. Lost a couple of positions. But a little bit of a wait. And then we jump into race 2, which is the GTHR Boys' Choice. And it's the Circuit du St Croix A. Quite a long track if I remember rightly, that one. Damn it. The Aston Martin V12 Vantage. Where you going, Zafra? Get back in this room. Yes, that the wing on that thing's about as big as these GT86s you've just been watching. The vest. Why have you left? What's happening here? This is now a void race as the lobby settings are wrong to what they have given us in practice. Okay. Now what? Going to reschedule. Oh, the vest is back. Don't know who Mackie is though. What's happening? So it does look like we're going ahead with race 2. I don't know whether we've got all drivers though. We lost, what did we lose? 4 of the RA drivers. Did return 1, the vest came back, but that's all we've had. Oh, RA Mackie came back in, but I'm not sure if he's meant to be in here or not. I don't know. You want lobby settings of this one? times 4 times 3. Racing hards, racing softs. There you go. Sorry if you wanted them for the last track, I didn't look at them. Time is wrong on settings. Oh, a couple of drivers have swapped, okay. Yeah, sorry, Lucky. Yeah, I assumed that when you said it, but... So... Mackie RS then, standing in for one of the Race Asylum drivers, either Zafra Batdog. Oh, we only lost 3, okay. We're waiting for one more Race Asylum driver, are we? There you go. RAA Wabbit. That'll be the other Race Asylum driver then. Full lobby then. Back up to capacity. I think the GTHR drivers are staying the same. Looks that way. Oh no, we've got GTHR Roko. I'm not sure if he's driving or spectating. The setting's not right on this one. Zaf, how you doing? Yeah, apparently it wasn't quite on the right settings, Zafra. So we've got another 10-minute qualifier in a minute when we get everything sorted out. I won't give them too long around this circuit. Like I say, this one's quite a long one. 3 minutes, I want to say. Okay. So time change is getting put to 15:10. So is it going to be a one-off race here then? And this is going to be the decider, or are you going to rerun race 1 at some point? Let's have a look what Kuhar's saying. Check all room settings. Fine weather 15:10. Yeah, circuit St Croix A. That's what's on the poster. Times 4, times 3. Yep. 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 Mechanical damage heavy. You got heavy damage on in this one? GR3s. Trip to the pits if you get that one wrong. Well said. Slatko. So we've still got 7 minutes. The boys out on track having a bit of a practice. Let's get ourselves, see if we can get someone. There we go, on an outlap. Who is it? It's Rebel Lion. So through that 90-degree right-hander turn 1. Up the hill a little bit through the right-hand kink. Hard on the brakes into this 90 left. Not going at full race pace is Rebel Lion. No need to at the minute. A little bit of a straight into another 90 left. Through another kink left into a 90 right. Another 90 right coming straight up after it. I believe this is a road circuit. Another 90 left coming up. Through the kink to the left then. We have got the bridge on this one. Yeah, they are long laps, these. Another 90 right there into an almost 90, great big long double apex sweeping right hand up. Big long straight here. A little bit of a tricky turn right at the end of this one. Slowly peels off to the right and then dives off to the left right at the end. Carry a lot of speed through here if you get it right. Through the left. Just catching the apex on the right hand side there on the exit. Great big tight right hand elbow coming up. May as well be a handbrake. Down the hill then. 90-degree left onto the bridge. tricky little bit as well in the GT3s. There's a change in camber as they hit the bridge and leave the bridge. It can unsettle the back end of these cars, put you wide into the grass, and the Armaco's just waiting to grab hold of you. Off the brakes, then, oh sorry, off the bridge. To the right, left chicane. Oof, just about keeping it out of the wall there for Rebel Lion. Through the right hand sweeping. Great big open corner, this one. Just got to be careful how much power you use through here. Carry a lot of speed through this left-hander as well. Again, just got to be careful of keeping it out of the wall on the exit. Down the hill then towards the final turn. Again, can carry a lot of speed out of that one. Just got to be careful, that wall is so close to the exit. And that is a lap of St Croix. St Croix. 3 minutes 20 on his out lap. Yeah, I thought they were about 3 minutes around here. There's the size of that wing then compared to the GT86s we were watching previously. Oh, you Lego. Heavy damage. Well, good luck, boys. Heavy cars, these GT3s being pushed down onto the ground as well with all the downforce. Tyres will be under a lot of stress. Mackie then, one of the new drivers for the Race Asylum team. See how he gets on, as is Wabbit. Here he is. Possibly more used to the extra power of the GT3s compared to some of the drivers from the previous race. Quite happy in the N300s, thrashing it about in those GT86s. Wabbit just getting it a bit squirrely onto the bridge. Barber then second place in race 2. Race 1. Well, that's not the driver I wanted. It is my honorary 4th place from race 1. Gets him no points or accolades or anything like that. Oh, got the exit of the bridge a little bit wrong. Not too much fuel today, and Smasher. Not in this race. Minute left till race 2 starts then. We were told 5 past. Still a tiny bit of glitching from A4B there as well. I wonder if it's just me. I've not seen anything in the chat about drivers glitching. Can be cured just by jumping yourself out the lobby and back in, but nobody's complaining about it, and A4B's not seeing anything. Why should he? PlayStation servers not always the strongest, especially for Gran Turismo. Aston sounding good here. Echoing around this circuit. Oh, there we go. I think that was more glitch than it was. Yeah, he didn't actually hit the wall, otherwise there definitely would have been damage right there. So race 2 should pretty much be getting underway any second. We're a minute late. Oh. Kuhar. Where are you? Here he is. He's ghosting, so we're just about to start the race then. He's in lobby host mode right now, pressing buttons frantically. Lucky, you're a bit late. We kind of know that the Aston race is going ahead. There it is then. Race 2 just about to get underway. So, 10-minute qualifier again. So, despite what it says on the poster, this is actually the race Asylum boys' choice. Because Lucky Bookie got the poster the wrong way around. So, are we having a rerun of the first race, or are you just going to use the Aston race as the decider? I think that's a little bit unfair. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. So, who have we got then? Same drivers for Race Asylum. We have just got the new drivers Wabbit and Maki RS for the Race Asylum team. Oh, sorry, I meant GTHR. I've got the same drivers. Race Asylum, I've got 2 new drivers, Maki and Wabbit. All legit and above board. So, we've got a long way then till they start these hot laps. Rerun. I'll make it a late night. Practice with that settings. Oh, okay. No, I didn't mean tonight. I meant another day, Lucky. Yeah, I definitely didn't mean tonight. Still that glitching. It looks a little bit worse now from A4B. Yes, sideways. We see it on board with Gezzo. No, it looks pretty smooth now. Oh, dips a wheel on the grass, Gezzo. Again, it is only an outlap, so not too much to worry about. He's These boys are thrashing their tyres on their first laps though, really. Admittedly, it is a long circuit. They're going to see, should just see 3 laps of qualifying. Obviously not including this out lap. Whether their tyres last that long is yet to be seen. Hot lap starting now then. I'll stay on board with Gezzo, see how he gets on. Turn 1. What's penalty set on this one, Lucky? I didn't look at penalties. I know if you cut that great big turn 1, that great big green chunk on the inside of turn 1, you pick up a penalty if they're set. This turn as well, quite easy to chop across the grass and pick up a penalty on that one. Doing alright at the minute, Gezzo. Oh, there we go, wheel on the grass again for Gezzo. Just allows the back end to step out. He's going to do it again here. Yeah, these St Croix or St Croix, whatever you want to call it. Tricky circuits if you don't know them, especially as there's, what is there, about 3 different layouts, I think. You can drive them reverse, normal way. Yeah, so if you get your, if you're not used to these circuits, they can just catch you out a little bit. Oh, Gezzo. Reaching and reaching for those track limits. So, been in the car a minute and a half. We're only halfway around this circuit. Down this long straight then into this tricky little turn. It's more tricky the other way actually. You carry a lot of speed on the way in through that little kink. Through that right hand elbow. Penalties on weak. Okay, so you might still pick up a penalty, but whoa, you calm it down there, Gezzo. There you go, just unsettled him coming onto the bridge. A little bit too much power. Back end came loose. Same thing, just on the way out, but you are under a heavy brake in there as well. What sort of times they're going to see for hot laps? Oh, I got 1:59. Huh? 1:59 for an out lap? How's that possible when you're on 2:44 already for a normal lap? What's going on there? Final turn, again carried too much speed through there, blammo into that wall. Luckily the pits are right there. There we go then, jump out of Gezzo, now he's finished that lap. How bizarre, Gezzo's, both laps were saying 158s, 157s. GTHR boys still dominating at the minute. Yeah, there's that glitching from A4B. Still on pole though, 303.3. Papa Zagreb just 9,000ths behind him. Barber a full second back, 304.4. Rebel Lion 304.4 as well. Everybody crossed the line then. Pup in 5th, what, 304.5. Highest place race Asylum driver from race 1. Gezzo 6th, 305.4. The Vest, he's on a 305.8. Kuhar on a 307.5. And Smash on a 309.1. Wabbit a 313.3. Sneaks on a 312.4, but it's not actually showed up as a hot lap, so he must have picked up a penalty. And Mackie, again, the same thing, 3:10.7 on the clock, but not showing blue for a hot lap. Proper glitching from A4B. Like I say, I don't know, I'm not seeing anything in the chat about that, no. So it looks like everyone seems happy with it. I'm not, like I say, it might just be me that's seeing the glitching, I don't know. Can Zagreb grab a few more thousandths and try and take that pole position off of A4B? He's got a couple of Race Asylum drivers in his way at the minute. He's got Wabbit and Sneak to try and get through. Barber third then, 3:04.4. Coming back up to finish this next lap as well, A4B, so we'll see what he's got this time. Has he gone any quicker? Not seen him cross any timing lines. Well, if I have, I wasn't paying any attention. Sounds like he's missing gears and all sorts, but again, I think that's just the glitching. He has gone quicker, 3:01.9 then. So beats his previous by 1.4 seconds. Zagreb needs more than those few thousandths now. He's backed off on this one. He's going to allow Wabbit and Sneak to... He's just going to close up on the start-finish line and then go for his hot lap. It's a little bit quicker than for Barber. He put in a 3:03.6, but he's just been pushed down by Pup. Pup just puts himself back in the pits. Zagreb looks quite happy with his 3:03.3. He's parked up at the side of the track. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's just backing off and waiting for all these other drivers to do what they want to do, get all the way up the other end of the circuit, halfway around or whatever, and then he can go and put in a stonker if he can. He's got plenty of time to do it. 3 minutes 10 seconds left on the clock. Is that glitching from A4B. He has ended up in the wall here. He's got front end damage. Zagreb just going, come on, get further up the road, come on, get out of the way. Pup then parked up. I thought he was coming in for tyres, but maybe he's doing the same thing. Fresh set of racing mediums on. Barber fourth then, 3:03.6. Rebel Lion in fifth, 3:04.4. He was unable to beat that with lap 3. Tyre wear coming into play now as well. A little bit quicker for Sneak though, 3:05.1. Gezzo ghosting out, 3:05.4. In 7th, the Vest in 8th, 3:05.8. Kuhan 9th, he's gone a little bit quicker as well, 3:06.2. Wabbit, no hot lap on the clock for him. And Smasher's gone a little bit quicker as well, 3:07.6. Mackie now also quicker, but 3:08.4 for Mackie. Not driving very fast at the minute. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it, Zagreb? Are you going to do it? Oh no, because you're not going to do it because you're in the pits. You won't be able to do it. We won't get round before the time is done. Barber then, last chance. Oh no, he will get to finish the next lap he's on if he decides to put another one on. 3:03. No, he's not better that time. That looks to be that. He's not going to waste the time going around for another lap. He slowed himself down. 3:03.6 then for Barber. Puts him in 4th for now. We'll have to see if anybody else beats that time, pushes him down. A4B still on pole at the minute. Zagreb still parked up, maybe waiting for everyone else to cross the line. No, there you go. .25 seconds remaining. Zagreb looks quite happy with his 3:03.3 then. So it's A4B on pole. Zagreb 2nd. Rebel Lion ghosting out. Pup in 3rd. Barber in 4th. Rebel Lion 5th. Sneak 6th. Gezo in 7th. The Vest in 8th. Kuhar 9th. Wabbit in 10th. And Smasher in 11th. And Maki RS in 12th. And there it is. Evening, Henry. How you doing? Here we go then. Race 2. Aston Martin GR3. Plenty of power, plenty of downforce. I assume you boys have got BOP set. So we wait for these lights to drop and they'll get underway. Someone's got their wipers on, expecting rain. They're away now. Anybody stuck on the grid? Looks like everyone's got away. Damn you, PlayStation. Come on. Give me change of camera. There we go. Why does it make me do that? So I wanted to get on board with A4B earlier on. Seeing them all piling into turns 1 and 2. Himself and Zagreb have pulled a little bit of a gap from who's that in 3rd, Rebel Lion. Making a couple of positions, as has Barber. Pup losing a couple of positions again, and another one. He drops himself down to 6. Gezo gets through. So that glitching from A4B. Baba Zagreb closing up on him. 0.3 of a second in it between the top 2 at the minute. 1.2 seconds back to Rebel in 3rd position. Barber 4th. Just 0.2 seconds behind him as well. GTHR boys up front and dominating again here. Gezo in 5th. Strong start from 3 of these boys. They managed to jump past RAA Pup. Got Wabbit for company and Ant Smasher right behind him as well. GTHR Kuhar just 0.3 of a second back in the middle of that pack. There he is, Sneak 1.2, oh sorry, 0.9 of a second back from Kuhar. A little bit of a gap then back to the Vest, 1.2 seconds. And Maki another 1.3 seconds back in 12th. Come then onto this bridge section. Does everyone get through here cleanly? You can see them go for a wobble as they get onto this bridge. Stop it. Piling up the bridge then. We have got drivers vying for position here. But then having a look at Gezo on the way up there. Ant Smasher under threat from Kuhar. Sneak as well, trying to battle his way through in that one. Ant Smasher just getting in Kuhar's way at the minute. Sneak 10th then, the Vest in 11th, keeping himself in check with these boys. Maki just dropping a little bit further back, 1.5, 1.4 seconds. Not out of this race yet, not by long shots. Again, long old race, damage is on heavy, so anybody fires himself into the wall, that is a great big long trek back to the pits. top 5 then for GTHR. Here is Pup, highest placed RAA driver at the minute, 6th place. He was qualified 3rd. He's got swamped up a little bit in turn 1. Big pile of Race Asylum drivers managed to get past. He's now back on the hunt. He has got Wabbit just 1.7 seconds behind. Ant Smasher just a second back from him. Sneak, Kuhar having a battle. The Vest has closed right back up onto these two as well. Kuhar and Sneak having a right ding dong here. Kuhar holding on to that 9th just. Sneak taking a tighter line but can't get himself through there. Hangs on to Kuhar. Watch those wheels on the grass, boys. Or girls. Loses a bit of time to Kuhar then. Still just within slipstream range. Oh. Wonder what happened there. The Vest carrying a lot of speed through that turn. Fires himself past the Sneak. Gets himself up to 10th. He now has to hunt down Kuhar in front. Let's get ourselves back up front and see what's going off there. Back onto this bridge then. A4B still leading from Zagreb. Barber 2 seconds back, so the top 2 pulling a little bit more time. Rebel Line in 4th, 0.6 of a second back. They come piling down this bridge. Gezo still holding 5th, a second back. RAA Pup 1.5 seconds back in 6th. And Smasher through to 7th then, 3 seconds down from Pup. Wabbit allowing him through, gets himself back into the slipstream, trying to follow the 7th place man. Use that slipstream. Kuhar then 9th, we've just seen him battling it out with Vest and Sneaks. Pulled a little bit of time from the 2 Race Asylum drivers. Vest trying to hunt him down, Sneak trying to stick with him. Mackie unfortunately losing a little bit more time, 3.8 seconds down in 12th. Again, long race, heavy damage, tyre wear on as well. 2 different compounds have got to be used. I've not looked at compounds actually, so A4B on softs, softs for the Zagreb, softs for Barber, softs for Rebel, softs for Gezo. Oh, here we go, mediums for Pup then. That's probably why he struggled early on. Softs for Ant Smasher. Mediums for Wabbit. Softs for Kuhar. Softs for the Vest. Mediums for Sneak. And mediums for Mackie RS. So, second stint, they will have, the majority of the Race Asylum drivers will have the faster tyre on. But if they don't use what they've got now to their advantage and try and keep as close to these boys as possible, the gap might be too big to try and make up in the second half of the race. We'll see. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for GTHR team at the minute. A4B leading them round. Zagreb 2nd, Barber 3rd, Rebel Lion in 4th, Gezo 5th. Pup unfortunately lost a bit more time there, 2.8 seconds down. Oh, even more time, 3 seconds down now. Ant Smasher and Wabbit still bumper to bumper. Got Kuhar still being hunted down by the Vest. Made a bit of time upon him actually, gap down to 0.8 of a, oh sorry, 0.5 of a second. I was looking at the wrong time. So can the Vest get past Kuhar? Got plenty of time over Sneak now, 3.6 seconds. No damage on for Sneak, so it looks like he's not been into the wall, maybe just made a little mistake. Still got plenty of time over Mackie though, 5.6 seconds. I just want to keep my eye on this fight as they hit the bridge. Vest losing time to Kuhar, but Kuhar is pretty close to Wabbit. Not close enough to make a move on the end of the bridge, I don't think. No, he would have been very, very brave to do so as well. Keeps himself tucked under the rear wing though of Wabbit. Wabbit trying to keep himself in touch with Ant Smasher in front. Oh, I think we've got driver backwards. Did we? Did I see a driver backwards? Is it Mackie or Sneak? Yeah, it was Sneak who got it backwards through there, because Mackie is now only 2.4 seconds behind him. Great big gap between himself and the Vest now, 8.7 seconds. Yeah, like I say, tricky little circuit. He's picked up rear end damage as well as Sneak. Might be costing him a bit of time on these longer straights. Comfortably up front then, the GTHR boys at the minute. Closest Race Asylum driver, 3.2 seconds in 6th position, down from Gezo. Again, on the medium tyre, all the Race Asylum boys up front are on the softs. Doing well though for A4B. He's hardly got anywhere on those compared to Zagreb behind. Barber's doing pretty well as well. Rebel Lion's doing alright on tyre wear. Bit of tyre wear on Gezo's. Not too bad on Race Asylum Pup's tyres either on the mediums. And Smasher on the soft, so that's why he's been able to carve through the pack. Bit of wear on those tyres though. Holding 7th. The Vest up into 8th, past Kuhar at last. Kuhar not happy about that. He's hunting him down. Get his service back on. See if we can see any in-car angriness with steering or anything like that. Hunting down that Vest then. Oh, bit of contact. Oh, he shoved the Vest into the wall. I guarantee the Vest's got damage now. Yeah. Kuhar looks like he's just going to hold back. Okay, he's going to give the Vest a push back to the pits. Good lad. So that's the kind of sportsmanship we like in these leagues. You know, Kuhar's obviously seen he's got his braking point wrong. He's fired himself into the back of the Vest. Vest could do nothing but be a passenger into the wall. That's picked him up front end damage and transmission damage. Definitely trip to the pits. Kuhar's backed off from making the move, you know, just driving past and disappearing. That's not it's very sportsmanlike, is it? So Kuhar has kindly chucked himself behind the Vest and is now pushing him back to the pits. I'm probably... Oh, Wabbit in front, almost getting it wrong. And they're then just backing off as well, letting the other Race Asylum drivers come through. And I'm sure we're going to see the Vest and the Kuhar both come in the pits this lap. And I would have thought Kuhar might even hang about while the Vest gets his damage repaired as well on the exit. Fair play. We'll see how that works out in a second. Who is in the pit? Sneak in now. Mackie, or sorry, it's the Vest. Yeah, he's come in. So 11th and 12th. Maybe I don't think Kuhar did come in the pits actually. I think he stayed out. Yes, he did. Unfortunately, that still wrecks the Vest's race, because he's still got to wait and hang about in the pits while he gets that damage repaired, unfortunately. So A4B now, 2.2 second lead, 2.3 second lead over teammate Zagreb. Just under half a tank of fuel on board, so they will have to take on a little splash of fuel when they come in the pits as well. GTHR Barber then holding third, Rebel Lion fourth, Gezo still fifth. Still pretty tightly packed these lot. Down for the count. Evening, brother, how you doing? Pup then, sixth position on those medium tyres. 3.7 seconds down from Gezo. And Smasher seventh on those soft tyres, but he's beaten them up 8.8 seconds back from Pup. Wabbit out of that fight as well. He's got it wrong somewhere. This rear end damage on Wabbit's car as well. 12.4 seconds back. So he's put it backwards in one of these turns. Kuhar then ninth. We've just seen him get into a little bit of a tangle with the Vest. Pushed him back round to the pits though, so he's kind of ruined his own race as well. Mackie then 10th after his stop. Oh, sorry, I thought you came in the pits, Mackie. No, I read that wrong then. 11th for Sneak. Sneak's been in the pits, that's right. Fresh set of racing softs. The Vest then out the pits, fresh set of racing mediums on, plenty of fuel to go. It's now only 5 seconds down from Sneak actually, so he has got someone to have a little bit of a fight with if he can catch him up. They are teammates, but so A4B race leader stops out again, just crossing that halfway mark of the race. 14 minutes 20 seconds left on the race clock. 3.4 second lead over teammate Zagreb as well. Gaps just starting to stretch out in the top 5. A couple of seconds between them all. Race Asylum boys always diving in the pits and coming back out. So fresh set of softs on board for Pup. 3/4 of a tank as well. Kuhar not stopped yet. He's up into 7th. Again, these have all got to stop for tyres. You have to stop for tyres. If you could run the whole race without stopping for fuel, then fine, but you've definitely got to come in for tyres. Mackie then still not stopped on the mediums, holding 8th. And Smasher back out the pits. Set of mediums on for him. He had the softs on for his first stint. Again, taking on a full tank. Sneak, he's already done a lap on those tyres and that full fuel, so he's had a full tank, fresh set of softs. Wabbit, fresh set of softs, 3/4 of a tank, coming out of the pits now. The Vest also done a lap on those mediums. So top 5 GTHR boys not stopped yet. So they're comfortably winning this one at the minute. I mean, although the settings were wrong in race 1, they were pretty dominant from the get-go. Again, if the lobby settings were right, I don't know how much difference it would have made. I'm not sure what the difference was, whether it was just race time or something. It does alter the way the cars feel on track, so Pup then 22.2 seconds back after his stop. Not stopped, Mackie not stopped yet, and Smasher has stopped, holding 9th, Sneak holding 10th after his stop, Wabbit 11th after his stop. Unfortunately, the Vest, well, he's only 5 seconds down from Wabbit. Picked up a lot of damage, got fired into a wall by Kuhar, unfortunately. Kuhar did push him around the lap back to the pits though. Right, here we go then, top 3, 4, 5, yeah, top 5 all come in then. A4B, Zagreb, Red Line, Barber and Gezo. Top 5 GTHR boys in now. A4B back out, holding first. Just over half a tank, fresh set of racing mediums. Zagreb out as well, racing mediums half a tank. Barber out, racing mediums half a tank. Rebel Lion, racing mediums half a tank. And Gezo, racing mediums half a tank. Ooh, Pup actually got through, I didn't notice that. Pup gets through to take fifth then. He's on the soft tyre as well versus these boys on their mediums. He's already got 1.4 seconds over Gezo. How far is he off of Rebel Lion? 6.2 seconds. 10.5 minutes remaining. It could be doable. Close enough to Barber then to actually pick up a podium position here if he can make these softs work for him. And if these two have a bit of a punch up, I'm sure they'll give each other plenty of room. Could work in Pup's favour here. 5.5 seconds down. Chopping chunks out of these boys in front. Purple sectors. Again, soft tyre, car weighing less as well with that half tank on board. Damn it. Dropped Gezo by another 1.5 seconds now. Sneak under a bit of pressure from Kuhar here. Wabbit's right there with him as well, so a three-way fight for 7th, 8th and 9th. Vest back up into 10th, so starting to get these positions back. Oh, Ant Smash has been in the wall. Ant Smash has been in the wall. He's picked up front end damage. And transmission damage just has vested. Fortunately, he has got absolutely nobody to push him round to the pits. That's a long old trip back for Ant Smasher early on in the lap as well. A4B then on the medium tyre now. 8 3/4 minutes remaining. 3.9 second lead over Zagreb. Another 3.4, 3.5 over Barber, who's holding Rebel Lion at bay for the time being. Again, if these two are battling, this is allowing Pup to catch up 3 seconds, so he's gained another 2 seconds on these boys. And they're so tightly packed together, he could be on for a podium position in a couple of corners' time. As long as he doesn't blow his softs out too quickly. A4B still holding fastest lap of the race. 3:02.901. It's a close effort by Pup then. 3:02.976. 3 seconds off of GTHR Rebel Lion though. Should close up through this tighter first section. Able to carry a little bit more speed into the turns and on the way out. There is Pup. Just in the background, 2.6 seconds down now. It's a long shot for Pup. 10 seconds back from race leader. Again, anything can happen here. Damage on heavy. We've seen a couple of drivers have to take a trip to the pits already. Still not putting a foot wrong, A4B at the minute. Zagreb as well, comfortably in second. Barber and Rebel Lion still battling this one out. there is Pup still catching up on these two. 2.3 seconds. 2.2 seconds now. Still closing up slightly on the race leader as well. Again, only 6 minutes remaining. They're only going to see 2 more laps. But they are long laps. Pup is getting himself right into this podium fight here. Now only 1.7 seconds back from 4th. Barber just 0.6 of a second in front of that 4th position. Another purple sector there by Pup. Oh, we've got a little second. We'll just flick through the rest. Gezo in 6th, then 7.8 seconds down now. Wabbit gets himself up into 7th, past Sneak. 26 seconds down from Gezo though. He has got Sneak for company, just 0.7 of a second back. They've pulled a bit of time from Kuhar, who's picked himself up a penalty. The Vest 10th then, and closing up on Kuhar. As he's 6 seconds down, might be again a little bit of a tour. Oh, he's got it wrong on the bridge. He's got it wrong on the bridge. The Vest, he's picked up more damage. Yeah, that's that entrance onto the bridge catching you out. Mackie 11th and Ant Smasher. Oh, didn't even bother going into the pits then. Just going to roll around with damage for the rest of the race, I think. Ant Smasher. Right, where is Pup now? 1.7 seconds back still. Starting to show a bit of wear on those softs. Barber and Rebel Lion have been swapping positions the last couple of laps as well. Worked out in Pup's favour. He has gained another couple of tenths through there. Again, through this first section, he does seem to close back up. On board with Pup then, chasing down those 2 GTHR drivers in front. Gap now at a second. He will just about be picking up a toe when he gets onto the longer straights. Just able to carry slightly more speed out of these turns. There it is, down to 0.8 of a second then for Pup. And closing. Well within slipstream range now. Don't miss a gear, Pup. Closes up a little bit again here. .6 of a second. Again, ever so slightly closer, corner by corner. Barber and Rebel Lion still having a little bit of a tussle for these positions. It's all working in Pup's favour. Under no threat from behind these 3. Gezo another 12.4 seconds back. There's that kink I've just been talking about as they come onto this bridge. Getting a toe now then. Closes up on these 2. Just got to pick his moment as Pup. Oh, Rebel Lion almost into the wall. Barber's picked himself up a penalty. Through this long sweeping right-hander then. Barber goes through to take 3rd off of Rebel Lion. Still got to lose that penalty though. Oh, Pup fires himself right into the middle of this fight now. Thought he was going to be able to get himself in between these 2. So he gets himself past Barber while Barber loses his penalties. Still within the slipstream of Rebel Lion here as they come into this final turn. Oh, he just had to back off the throttle, scrape the wall there as well. That slowed him down enough for Rebel Lion to just pull away a little bit. This will be last lap as well, so final effort for Pup then to try and get this last podium position. He's been quicker in this first half of the circuit. And he has closed up on these 2 pretty much since he's changed his tyres. Can he get it here? Can he get it here? Oh, all over the back end of Rebel, putting Rebel under the pressure. Both drivers sticking a wheel on the grass, trying to carry as much speed through these turns as possible. Rebel lying on those medium tyres though. Does Pup know where he's going to make his move? Whoa, sideways there for Rebel Lion. Pup all over the back end of him, slots himself up the inside. That tiny mistake from Rebel Lion just gave Pup enough speed. Carried himself through into that final podium position though. Can he hold on to it? Rebel Lion's not going to make it easy. He is on the different tyre, so we'll see whether he can hold on to that semi-worn soft of Pup's. Does seem to be stretching out a tiny bit. Again, Rebel Lion is well within slipstream range, so that will help him out. Whether it's enough to counteract the cornering speed, the cornering exit speed of those softs, I don't know. All over the back end of Pup though, looking for that third place back, making him take a tighter line through there, trying to get a better run on the exit here. Almost Pup holding his own at the minute. Just got to watch that bridge entrance. So we do flick over to the final lap timer now then. A4B holding that first position from get-go. Zagreb second. You just put it in the wall, Zagreb. Maybe a little bit slow through there, maybe catching the wall. Pup then still holding on to that third. Couple of corners left to go. I've got to stick with this fight really. Forget the race leaders. They're done and dusted. Both drivers into the wall there on that second to last corner. That could have gone in anybody's favour, that could. Last ditch effort here then for Rebel Lion. Final turn. Looks like Pup's going to keep hold of it though. Ooh, Rebel Lion into the wall though. Unfortunately that slowed him down. So A4B does take the win. Zagreb takes second. Pup takes third. Rebel Lion fourth. Barber comes home for fifth. Gezo is going to take sixth. Hopefully everybody's got enough fuel on board. It's a long way to roll back to the start-finish straight. Gezo takes that sixth position. Then Wabbit is going to come home for seventh, just in front of teammate Sneak. Then fires himself over to the pit wall. Sneak comes home for eighth, then Wabbit taking seventh, backwards and into the wall for Sneak. Kuhar, oh, he has just run out of fuel. He's not crossed the line yet either. Ninth. Oh, you lucky boy. Just takes that ninth with a bit of a reversing across the line. The Vest then is going to come home to take 10th place. Mackie taking 11th. Unfortunately, Ant Smasher finishing this race off a couple of laps ago with all sorts of damage on board. Just been rolling around with all that for the last couple of laps. So that was the GTHR versus Race Asylum team versus team. Again, not sure what's happening with race one. It has been declared null and void. Lobby settings were wrong in that one, so that didn't count. But GTHR boys taking a convincing amount of points in race two, first, second, fourth, and fifth. Let's just confirm those race results, shall we? So yeah, first for GTHR, second for GTHR, third for Race Asylum, fourth for GTHR, fifth for GTHR, sixth for GTHR, seventh for Race Asylum, eighth for Race Asylum, ninth for GTHR, 10th for Race Asylum, 11th for Race Asylum, and 12th for Race Asylum. Yeah, so convincing amount of points on the board for GTHR team there. And they did pretty much smash it in race 1 as well. Again, settings were wrong, so not sure what's happening with that one. Whether we do a rerun of that particular race, I don't know. It won't be tonight. We'll have to see what the admins say about that one. Cheers, mate. Vedran, thank you. What mistake did you make, RA? Mr. Roebuck? What did you do? Oh my God. Oh, I see. It wasn't a mistake you made. And my other half accidentally spilled water, which went under the PlayStation. Flipping heck. Panic. Yeah, they are pretty good teams down for the count. They are pretty good teams. Like I say, I've seen a lot of the GTHR boys and the Race Asylum boys race before. Very, very fast teams. Yeah, definitely. Right, that is pretty much going to be it. Yeah, convincing win in race 1 and 2, really. Like I say, race 1, null and void. But race 2, taking a fair few points there, the GTHR boys. So taking that win for starters. And if race 1's anything to go by, then they might smash that one as well, even if we rerun it. Don't know. But yes, that's pretty much going to be it from me. If you want to help my channel out, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can get yourselves over to buymeacoffee.com/dartsmoke and drop a donation if you want. But if you actually want something for your money, similar price, you can get a pair of stickers. £3 each, £3 a pair they are, free postage. I will post them to Europe if any of you GTHR boys want any. I know they haven't got your logo on, but you know, it's me, damn it. If you don't want one of them, I've got t-shirts available, £22 plus 1 free sticker and free postage. Again, I'll send them out to Europe, no problem. Other than that, I hope you boys have liked what you've watched. If you have, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dart Smoker. I'm out of here.